In this video, I wanted to demonstrate how easy it is to fire a off-camera flash wirelessly using a Canon T4i. This can also be done in most of the other newer Canon cameras. 60D will do this, the T3i will do this as well, and it's called wireless flash capabilities. So I have here in front of me T4i. It's in P mode. It needs to be in one of the letter modes, P, TV, AV, or M, creative modes as Canon calls them. I'm going to press the Q to activate the touch screen. This of course can be done with buttons, and I'm going to use buttons to keep my finger out of the way for the moment. And I'm going to come over here and select this little icon that means the flash. And so if I press that now, I could also press the set button. I have three options. I have normal flash firing, easy wireless flash, channel 1, and custom wireless flash. I'm going to go ahead and start on easy wireless flash, and I think I'm going to keep this video real short and just show this one, and in a future date we'll talk about some of the other options that can be set under the custom wireless flash. So I've selected that, and if I take a picture, absolutely nothing extra happens. There you can see the unexciting foreground I have here. So what I need, obviously, or maybe it's not obvious, is I need an external flash to fire wirelessly. And so I have here a older 430EX. I'm going to turn that on. And on the back of that, I can set right here, it's hard to see, a little switch to slave mode. And I've set that to slave mode, it's on. I can already see on the back that it's set to channel 1, slave A, so I really don't have to worry about anything else. That is kind of the default settings, and that's why on the T4i, it chooses channel 1 as the default setting as well. Now, if I take a picture, I'm going to point the flash right at the camera. Still nothing happens. We have to pop up the flash on the side, the little button on the side of the T4i to get the flash up, because it is the flash that communicates to this external flash that it's time to fire. And so now if I fire, and hopefully I didn't just blind the camera, but I did want you to be able to see the top of the external flash, that it in fact did fire. So you may have watched my other video about the 320EX and how nice it is to have a external flash either on the camera or off the camera. And this is an easy way to get it off the camera. It allows for some kind of more advanced techniques and lighting styles, and it's really nice. Now you might be wondering, well, you know, you talked about how bad it is to fire the on-camera flash, and I don't want to say it's bad, but it definitely doesn't give you the most desirable results. And here you see it firing. This is what's nifty about this feature, is that when it's in this easy mode, and you can actually do this in the more advanced mode as well, but the default when it's in this easy mode is for the flash on the camera to only fire a communication pulse. So that light we see coming out of there is not in any way changing the exposure. It wouldn't give somebody a red eye, it wouldn't give people red eyes in the photos, it wouldn't give them that direct flash look, because all that flash is doing is it's actually firing just before the picture gets taken to communicate to the flash. It's a little, well, you know, maybe I'm simple, but it blows my mind a little bit how all of this communication happens in just tiny fractions of a second. And to prove this to you, here's what we can do. I can take a picture with the external flash firing, straight up bounces. You can see nice even light to a fair distance there. You can see the bottom of a vase and some fruit in the background. Now, if I take this external flash and stick it under the table where it will not be able to pick up the communication flash, so it's not going to be able to fire, and I take another picture, you can see that that picture is much dimmer because the camera, the flash on the camera, is only firing the communication. So you can see quite a bit of difference. So that's easy custom wireless flash. Very simple. It's one of the features that I really love about the Canon T4i and the T3i, that they include this. It really gives you a lot of room to grow. You can get into that custom wireless flash as well. You can fire multiple flashes, so this is quite acceptable as a studio camera, or just something that's fairly fun to play around with and get some neat techniques. So I'll have more videos about flashes coming up in the future, but I hope that was helpful. As always, please take a moment and subscribe, and if you haven't already, head over to my Facebook page and like that so you can stay up to date on all of my blog posts and videos, and of course giveaways. Thanks for watching.